Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'll be giving a full album reaction to N.E.W.S by Prince. N.E.W.S is an acronym, of course, for the cardinal directions north, east, west, and south. Flows off the tongue pretty nice, but it is different than the acronym that I used as a kid. Well, I guess expression, never eat soggy waffles, N.E.W.S. I think I still prefer never eat soggy waffles, but N.E.W.S does immediately make sense for it as well. I think because never eat soggy waffles like goes in the direction so you can easily remember which way they point. But regardless, apparently the cardinal directions in the album today, we have 4 tracks, northeast, south, and west, all refer to different styles. So as an example, if we have the song East, we may get some Eastern influence in the track. Or if we hear South, we may get some Latin influence. And I think that's a really cool concept for an album. It kind of lets you, grab a piece of influence from all over the musical world. And naturally, it makes sense because it maps on to geography related to the cardinal directions. But that's going to be cool. And a separate cool point is the fact that this whole album, it's instrumental. So there will be no Prince vocals on this to speak of. And I know I'm going to miss the vocals, but also because with Prince's music, there's always so much going on at the same time. Maybe stripping certain elements back, in this case the vocals, will help us hone in on what's right in front of us and appreciate just how much Prince's music sounds like Prince, even if his voice isn't present. So I think that's going to be a really cool aspect to checking this out today. And it's funny, but before jumping into the recording here, I took some time, probably 45 minutes or so, to just look at the news for real, see what was going on locally in the world. I even watched a little bit of Philip DeFranco. Shout out to you guys if you know the OG YouTuber Phil. But the news, man, it is so depressing, so routinely depleting, and it feels like nothing ever changes. Things just get worse and worse. And I uploaded a video a while back that wasn't a reaction. It was just me talking about my thoughts on the news and how dang bad it makes me feel. And maybe that is the point of the news sometimes, is to make us feel bad, beat us down so that we don't stand on business. But that's precisely the opposite thing we need to do. We have to see the evil out there in the world and be prepared to show strength in the face of all of it. We still need to respect our own humanity and understanding that a lot of the stuff that we are consuming is damaging, is traumatizing, is sinister. It is literally confronting evil in all of its forms, but it must be done. And it's not just on the shoulders of one person, it's on all of us to keep ourselves informed so that with both eyes open, we can see the problems, but also at the same time see solutions to those problems. If we remain ignorant, we will never be able to kind of stamp out the evil in this world. Anyways, I'm excited to check this album out here today, but before we dive into it, a massive thank you goes to Samantha for making this album request. All that said, let's jump into it. So we're starting with north, we'll go to east, west, and south. I wonder if this is going to be like Western music, like how that's often used, or if it's going to represent something different. But right now it's representing froggy as hell bass. Make sure you guys grab your snacks and drinks. Got my little tiny water, so I'll try to make this work. Are penguins in the North or South Pole? Super digging the vibe right now. All of these tracks are exactly 14 minutes long. Oh, feathery. I feel like I'm being seduced right now. Just rips right through. You can hear the valves being clicked. What is that? Sounds like a guitar that's like half plugged in. Dude, I'm loving the vibe right now. What a mood. Great melody. Some xylophone and I think flute. Honestly, I'm reminded of Pat Metheny, if you guys ever listen to some of their stuff. I do a bunch of reactions to them as well. Highly recommend. It's very laid back, which I'm liking. Dude, how heavy is that sax sound? It's like a baby foghorn. That's cool. It's like jazz with undercurrents of funk. say, right? Like the smooth late night jazz club vibe. I probably should have did this reaction at midnight. I'm so thankful for you guys showing me all of this amazing music. Like, I am forever indebted to you all. God, this is beautiful. Oh. This is making me feel some kind of way, man. I feel misty-eyed right now. So interesting, the style of, I guess it's guitar. Extremely staccato and sparse. Takeover mode, baby. How cool. Okay, so it's like kind of withdrawn again. Where are we gonna go now? I'm very intrigued by this. What is the North vibe? I mean, jazz, like... So I guess it's referring to North America, jazz, funk, but now we're in pure ballad land, so... Oh, how tasty. Interesting. Pretty much pure piano. The occasional hits of drums you hear, like winds whirring. Oh. Oh my gosh. Dude, I trust you guys with my life when it comes to music recommendations. Oh. Oh my god, those notes. I think the winds, like northern winds, northern lights. We're in some like cold environment. But the sax like felt so warming, so I don't know if that defies that presentation. I can hear the environment. I love that. What a soundscape. I'm thinking of like Nome, Alaska now. Bering Strait, Siberia. What else is cold? It's just wind. Now randomly I'm thinking of like submarine diving, like Marianas Trench. The great unknown. Traveling into outer space. Maybe north is like outwards into outer space. Everything is north if you can fly. I really like this one. I'll give my like rankings, I guess, of these four by the end of the reaction, but North already did a damn good job. Let's enter East here. Yeah, so the expectation going into this track is we're gonna get some Eastern influence. So maybe some harmonic minor, some Phrygian, some microtones potentially. Yeah. Maybe some unique like Middle Eastern instruments as well, or sitar maybe. It depends on how far east we go as well. Some like Japanese style, like Hirajoshi scale maybe. Oh. The way that each of these notes are like coming in, it's like it lands, it gets quiet, and then it slowly quickly crescendos. But like down here. Whoa. Not the drumming I would expect, but this is cool. I think Samantha, you predicted that East would be my favorite. I think either East or South, you said. I gotta say, I was not expecting this kind of drumming though. couple of 16th notes in there. Oh, cool. Cool pattern in the drums against this melody. And whatever instrument that is. What is that? I almost feel like I am not listening to Prince right now. I know he could do all of this, but this feels like its own encapsulated project. Wow, real cool. Reminds me of, what is that song with, which drummer is it? The song Stratus? I have to look quick. There's a song by Billy Cobham, Stratus and Quadrant 4. Those two songs are wild. I know Prince played Stratus too. Parallel and the guitar and sax now. Turned all the way down? Alright. Okay, definitely like East Asian influence here. Dude, the tempo for North and East so far, chef's kiss, just perfection. I love how gravelly that distorted guitar is. Oh, cool panning. It's like you're getting some reverberations across your headphones. Oh, dude, I love how heavy. It's like not a record scratch, but it's like the record being rewinded. still trying to get the rhythm of that section of the two like separate things happening now at once. So we have this section. So I'm trying to get that and pair it with what just entered in. Okay. Okay, I've never heard something like this. I feel like there's like distinct sections within each of these songs. But certainly an East. Jazz fusion is fusion, and oh wow. I'm thinking of like Hitomi Trio Project, Snarky Puppy, Abnethine Group for sure. Been strumming along, funky as ever. Sans melody for real, all texture. Oh. Slowing down and falling out of tune. Cool. Dude, I'm getting so much jam session energy. Wow, what interesting decisions. This is not what I expected East to sound like at all. fair to qualify some of this as like slow burn? A lot of simmering is happening. What is this? It's like different instruments like fall in and out of the track. So the production space has not been very crowded. Holy moly, this is... I feel this frequency in my toes right now. It is so low. This is like my stomach communicating with me right now, saying, Sohum, eat something. Dude, the East threw me for a loop for sure. Any expectations I had for real? Out the window. It's interesting too, in these tracks so far, given that it's kind of been like slow burny, simmery, there haven't been like very many hooks. Repetition far and few between. Interesting. So that's East. We're about to head into West right now. Again, let me know your thoughts. Which of the 4 is your favorite? Or if you have an ordering of the 4. Okay, so West, I'm gonna take as like what people describe as like Western music, maybe more poppy, maybe. Maybe. Wow, 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 wow. We got the wow wows. Maybe an R&B vibe. This might be the slowest tempo yet. Wow. I appreciate Prince so much for doing this. Think about how rare it is for a superstar to put out an all-instrumental project. Even Prince's guitar, like playing throughout this, has been relatively restrained. That is celestial sounding. Love the depth of this mix here, because you have all of these lows, the huge drums and bass down there, then these ethereal, what I presume to be strings above. All of that height. Oh, cool. Oh, that's a detour. Drop a like on the video if you guys are enjoying this. Is that rain I hear? Man, this reminds me of a random night. Whoa! I was gonna say when I was in like soccer back in like elementary school, but this is not what that felt like. It's so interesting how much of his guitar playing has just been like this muted strumming. A lot of syncopated rhythm here, and throughout. Chromatic there. melodic guitar slowed down. But against this backdrop is so creative. Chills, I don't know why. Oh my god, I have chills all over. It's softening. The guitar flute combo, goated. Oh my god, I love this sequence so much. It is so melodic. Dude, this song got better and better and better. Holy moly. I need to start soloing to jazz music. I figured it out. That's going to give me the most dopamine in 2026. Okay, this is going to be a very specific comment, but I'm going to try my best to translate what I mean. So when you hear that little movement in the sax, doo-doo-doo, it sounds like an octave jump, right? Now imagine the equivalent being sung by the human voice, but that jump is a flip in your passaggio going from your chest voice into your falsetto or head voice. That little movement, that elevation, that big jump, it is like when you do a vocal cry. That is so... I never thought about that specifically with the saxophone, because I've always kind of thought of it as more of a brass instrument capable of doing what the trumpet does and like creating these like, I don't know, cascading messes that are fatty and rip through the air. But in this moment, it was closer to a human voice because of that little jump. Oh, just think of that as a vocal cry when you flip. Oh, nice resolution. How cool. Pattern, I guess it's acoustic guitar. Kind of hard to tell. Dude, we live in the best timeline, don't we? Good God. Good God. Oh my goodness. I think West, out of the 3 songs now that we've heard, like, meteoric rise. From where we were in the beginning to this moment, like, that was so rewarding. But here we are at the final track, final direction, south. And it's cool because like all of these songs so far have been able to exist independently of each other, but they fit so well strung together like this. Oh, the massive funk. A bit robot-y with some of those effects. So cool, sax and guitar, and they're panned slightly different. Sax in your middle, guitar to your right. My brain is now like populating in Prince's voice throughout this particular track. Like I can hear exactly where he would want to punch in and out of. Nice movement. I guess I'm hovering UFO. This is probably the funkiest song so far. Besides like the frogginess that we got on the first track, like this is the most attuned to the funk world, the closest to the mean funk song. But who knows how long we'll stay there. I always make these observations and then something changes. lot going on in this mix now. Fluttering sax in the middle, drums down here, bass down here, guitar up here, hovering UFO up here. Reasonable, fine. Complete dissolving into the shimmer, into the 40 beats per minute lost in tempo. Because like so many different instruments, like they peek their head up in the mix, they start to emerge, and you're like, are we gonna go that direction? Are we gonna go down UFO land? Are we gonna take the drums for a ride? What's gonna be the next pivot point? And then it's never any of those things. It's always an outsider. Oh, whoa! Pay attention to that rhythmic change there. I pulled it back just a bit. Cool. I think we stayed in the same time signature, even though the feel fully felt off. I would not bet my life on that. Ugh. God, where did they get this bass? Literally from Hades himself. The depths of, what is it, Tartarus? These are the kind of songs you cannot show somebody like 30 seconds of. They just have to experience all of it. There's no TikTok version of a song like this. Oh, love the melody now. We are melting into something so beautiful. There's the rhythm again. Oh, what a note there, the third one especially. Those are some $10 chords, $10 chords. See, because it's even more high level than just your standard like chromatic ascension through like a diatonic scale, because we are finding voicings that like bring us down and up simultaneously. That is insane. Getting playful with it. I am so impressed by the musicality of all of this. Like, truly, we are getting all of Prince's musicianship on full display. His ability to explore all of these novel places as well, that shows so much bravery, and the creativity that he's showing in these places that nobody else explores for real. Drumming going crazy. Oh my gosh. Have we reached a clearing? After the throngs of insanity? Oh, this feels climactic, as if I'm like at the end of a Lord of the Rings movie. Oh. my God. Guys, that was insane. That that was one of the most insane Prince reactions slash albums that I've been a part of. Um, wow, what a concept! I I love all of the unique places we ventured to. It definitely felt like we ran the gauntlet in some kind of way. Um, my expectations in many of these regions of the world, these directions, were not met, and I think for the better, because we got to experience something like completely fresh. I will do my best to recount as much as I can at the high level, and then I will let you guys know what my favorites were of the four today. But right away, we are in the world of jazz fusion, and what I would say is that you have jazz fusion kind of in the forefront, and underneath that, like, kind of is a bit of a unsung engine, which it gets sung throughout, so I maybe should use a better word there, but underneath is the funk. All of that kind of shows out in all of the different instruments across these tracks. But if I had to like put a sort of emphasis on one style versus the other, I would probably say this was like, depending on the songs and whatever, if we averaged across everything, like 65-35 jazz fusion and funk. But I love their approach to songwriting here. I loved what Prince did. I love how, I mean, first and foremost, the instrumental aspect of it makes it really cool, and we get to just focus on the instrumentation. All of the space that we have in the mix, it's not very airy, doesn't get too crowded. There's only a few moments where I felt completely overwhelmed with all that was going on. Otherwise, like, I think I had a pretty good handle on all of the unique things that I was hearing. There would be many moments where there's like one major instrument in the spotlight. Let's say it's the bass, for example, and then like a few little particles of instruments kind of floating around that pop their way into the mix and then pop back out. Like, if you've ever seen those ghost sighting videos where like a speck of dust like flies across the guy's ring camera and he's like, oh my God, I'm being haunted. But, you know, because the spectrum of light works the way it does, it spawns into existence emulating a ghost and then quickly goes away, but it really was dust the whole time. It's almost like that for some of these instruments, the way they would kind of pop in and out. But it was really cool the way that these instruments, like you had, if I were to list them all, like piano, guitar, saxophone, drums, the different like record scratches that we heard, the wind effects, the bass, the flute, probably more in that. The way they would individually take the spotlight and then trade it, hand it off to one another, but also occasionally like duets of these instruments would take the center stage. So there would be a moment of like the guitar and flute playing in unison together, or harmonizing, or soloing, or the guitar and the saxophone, or the bass and the flute, or the drums and the record scratches. Like, we got so many unique pairings. Like, if you were to run like a correlation matrix across all of the unique dyadic combinations of these instruments, you would have a greater than zero value for all of them, in my opinion. So all that to say, in less complicated terms, everybody got to dance with everybody else at this party. That was really cool. The way they kind of lean into all the subtle dynamics, allowing the songs individually to build. We had less explosive moments in favor of the gradual rising and falling within these songs, but there were explosive moments too. And if I had to say, like, across all four of the tracks, I think the most explosive moment, or the highest high, was felt in the song West. Dude, high level, this was awesome. I love the approach. I love all of the technicals that I could understand. And if you think about song structure too, these songs did not follow any structure. It just followed moods, it followed kind of soundscapes, it followed feelings, and nothing else. So there were no choruses that were chasing, looking for some kind of obvious payoff. Instead, the journey is the whole point. It's good enough. Yeah, I love this top to bottom, but if we're gonna do the ranking now, I think my favorite. I'm stuck between two as my favorite, so I'm gonna give you my top two: North and West. I think right away with North, I was shown the massive bass, the slow tempo, the great laid back vibe, the seductive saxophone that just takes my brain over. I love specifically the fact that I could hear the clicking of the valves on that instrument. I've always found that to be particularly pleasant to my ears. Like, sort of when you hear like a mechanical keyboard and somebody kind of typing along it, there's a very satisfying sound. Interestingly, too, in this song, we had like I guess you could call it like semi-plugged in guitar feedback thing that we were hearing, where it felt like, yes, it's guitar, but it's not being played for long enough to make us feel like it is the guitar that we're typically used to. It almost felt like it was kind of cutting in and out, which created a really cool effect. Beautiful piano on this one. Love the ambiance. I think it just was a great way to start off this record. And then with West, we built this song. I feel like North and West, they took two different routes. Obviously, they're different cardinally and in terms of style too, but in terms of the growth of dynamics, West, just for me, was like a linear ascension in how cool the song was. And there's a bit of a taper towards the end, allowing the fade out to kind of take place. But if you want a journey, I think West is the song for you. We started with the wah-wahs. We started with that like slow, seductive, almost like R&B vibe, then with the saxophone, then the drumming that kicks in, that starts going crazy that you don't expect, but then the piano. Like, all of these novel decisions that just aren't made at any level of frequency are all made in this song and in this record. What else happened? Then we had like the massive shift into the slower feel with the electric guitar, allowing that melody to take center stage. And you guys know how I feel about soaring melodic guitar melodies, whether they're simple, whether they're complex, as long as they make you feel something, I'm game, and it definitely made me feel it. So to me, it had the highest high. The one that I was most... Okay, so hold on. So is it North or West for me as my number one? I would probably say that in this moment right now, I would probably immediately re-listen to... probably North. I'd probably re-listen to North first, then West, but yeah, I'll spam these two and maybe give you a different answer later. The song that threw me for the biggest loop was East, for sure. I think what I expected to have happen melodically sort of happened, but then was like taken away from me and put into a different direction. Like, we still had a lot of that jazzy feel with a lot of the feathery saxophone, the very, very interesting drumming that totally was not anticipated for this region, this style, or the expected style of playing rather. But then we had like the heavy guitar paired with some of those like gentler Asian sounding strings, really just crazy textures in the song, in this composition. So I would have to say like the dark horse out of all of this was East, but that's just my ranking. So I'd probably say like North and West, 1A, 1B, East, and then South. But let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. And if you yourself would like to request a reaction, whether it's a full album from Prince, from anybody else from that matter, you can do so by hitting the first link in the description box below. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.